do a quick test. Audio is good. Good morning, everyone. It is May 6th, 2026. And, first off, happy birthday to Tauros. It is your birthday. I am here to do tarot card readings for whoever pops in the room because perfect timing is going to bring us all together. And I'm going to do a happy birthday draw for Tauros for the opening pull. I have, as you know, I have 13 decks, and I pick which deck is going to speak through a regular playing card deck. So hold on. Good morning, good morning. Happy birthday, Tauros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we want 6. Ugh. So this is for all of our Tauros. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Tauros. If it's your birthday today, this card drawing is for you. Happy birthday, Tauros. If it's your birthday, this drawing is for you. Hello, Juan E. Ta Wormington, 1972. I'll be with you in a minute, my friend. Drop a welcome, first off. Good morning, second. And third, if you have a question, drop it in the chat and I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, so the happy birthday draw today is Oh Death. Oh Death. And death means change. And forks, apparently. Forks in your road ahead. You gotta choose stuff. And those choices are pretty intense. And you're probably feeling pretty overwhelmed. And it's gonna be a big change. You're gonna have to go with the big change. You can't not do it. That's it. That's the birthday reading today. Big change, you gotta pick one. It's a fork of the road. And you just gotta pick which one is gonna work for you, bud. Alright. So, don't go far. I am putting this deck away, but I have 13 decks and they all have stuff to say. So I'm gonna put this deck away and take a tea break and check chat. Okay, and I do have tea here, but that's still hot, so I have off-screen tea to sip on. Ah, awesome. Juanita Wormington. Yes. And if anyone has any questions. Okay. Well, since I don't see any questions in chat, we're gonna go down the line to the next subject, which is the dream bridge. The dream bridge. So whatever dream you had last night, this drawing is for you to help you give you more details on what that dream was about, because dreams can be pretty crazy. You might be looking for answers. It could also be a dream you had recently that's been on your mind. We're going to help you find some details with that with the next drawing. Number 2, 1, 2. The witches. The witches have something to say about dreams today. The witches have something to say about dreams today. This deck is so nice. Just has nice arches in it today. Okay. Oh, we have the Fool. The Fool for the dream bridge. So this Fool is having dreams. It's very light feeling. Like nothing catastrophic, nothing terrible. And the Fool's on their journey. New beginnings. Endless possibilities. And you're gonna pick, I don't know, there's, no, they're picking. The Fool is going to just wander. So you might also be wandering like the Fool. And your dreams show it. And everything is endless possibilities. And you're just wandering around, doing your thing. Nothing serious is going on here. Nothing serious. You're just beginning, and you haven't hit anything in your dreams that are catastrophic, so you're doing okay. Alright, nice. So, I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say. And I pick by getting a regular playing card deck and picking which deck gets to speak. But I'm going to take a sip of tea and check chat. And then we'll get back to these. Okay, so no one has left anything in chat, so we're going to continue to the next subject, which is the morning coffee. And as you can see, I have tea here. It's way too hot to drink, but you're having your morning coffee. I'm going to do a reading for that morning coffee. That was a nice arch. That was a nice arch. Oh, love that. Ooh, love that. That's good vibes. That's good vibes. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moonology has your morning coffee. Moonology has your morning coffee. Moonology, give us our morning coffee reading today, please. Pretty, please. That's a good arch. We've got, look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Turn to page 84. Okay. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over minute details can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you've been all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think about those things, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Attuned to the moon is take time out for a mini break or adventure. And the additional meanings for this card, this situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. The teaching. The full moon in Sagittarius is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big wide world to see beyond our backyard. It's about having fun and being prepared to sail to uncharted territory. It's about big ideas versus the details. No matter when you draw this card, it encourages you to look at the bigger picture. And that was our morning coffee. And I'm going to take a tea break and look at chats. But don't go far. I have 13 decks and they all have something to say. And I use a regular playing card deck to choose which deck gets to speak. I hope you all have your tea and coffee this morning. And I do have tea here, but it's hot. And I have tea off screen that's not hot. So I'm going to sip on that while I look at chat. Alright, I don't see any new questions in chat, so we're going to pick the new subject, which is mental energy. Mental energy. How is the mental energy today? How is the mental energy today? I'm gonna do... Ooh, don't do that. Calm down. Calm down. Chill out. You don't need to be doing that. Come on, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. No. No. Alright, I'm not supposed to be shuffling too much more. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Our mental energy is trust your vibes. I love trusting my vibes. Oh, what's our mental energy today? What's our mental energy? Mental energy. What is our mental energy today? Apparently cloudy. Before I even do a drawing. Just slightly cloudy. Just slightly cloudy. But we're going to see what the cards actually say. Take your time. Our mental energy is take your time. Number 43. Okay. Slow down and take your time. There's no rush right now to make decisions. You can't feel your vibes, let alone trust them, if you're overbooked, juggling too many things at one time, consistently playing catch up, or racing around like crazy. Being that hurried will not only dim your awareness to nothing more than a whirling gray fog of confusion, but you'll also miss the subtle, intuitive guidance of your soul. The pace you're keeping is caused by the fear. The pace you're keeping is caused by the fear that there isn't enough time left. So cool it. When it comes to the soul, there's enough for everyone and everything, including time. You're being guided to allow time to work in your favor. Assume a more leisurely rhythm and trust and actually stretch time. The elements necessary for your success aren't fully present yet, but they're coming together behind the scenes. Wait a little longer until more becomes evident. You'll be glad you did. Trust your vibes and wait patiently for the right moment to make a decision. And don't let anyone pressure you to do otherwise. Take your time. And that's the mental vibe today. Nice. Alright, I am going to put this deck away, but don't you worry, I have 13 decks here and they have a lot to say. I use a regular playing card deck to pick which one gets to speak. And I'm going to take a small tea break and check chat. And see if anyone has dropped a question. To the box you go, sir. There you go. And yes, I have tea on camera, but it is hot. And I have colder tea in a cup. Okay, we do not have any questions in the chat, so I'm going to move on to the next topic, which is daily affirmations. Daily affirmations. Okay, this one I think we're just going to pull from the oracle cards. What daily affirmations? Daily affirmations. One, two, three, four, five. Getting into the vortex. Getting into the vortex is going to give us our daily affirmations. Our daily affirmations. Our daily affirmation, please and thank you. Nice. Okay, our daily affirmation is, I must focus on wanted to manifest wanted. I must focus on wanted to manifest wanted. And the lesson behind that is, we would never go so far as to say what the behavior of others is responsible for the way you feel, because you have the power to focus and therefore attract, despite the behavior of others in your environment. If every time you see something unwanted, you realize that, in the same moment your awareness of something wanted is keener, and you quickly turn your attention in the direction of the newly emphasized wanted, everything in your experience will continue to improve. So, the daily affirmation is, I must focus on wanted to manifest wanted. Alright, and that was the daily affirmation. We're going to put these away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they have so much to say that I use a regular playing card deck to pick which one gets to speak. And there is perfect timing in this room, and if you're here now, these readings are for you, and I'm just here to read the cards and let perfect timing bring the people to get their readings. That's all I'm here to do. That's all I'm here to do. But I'm gonna take a quick tea break and check chat and see if anyone has left a question. And you might see that I have tea here, but it's way too hot, so I have tea off camera that I'll be sipping on. Okay, so we have no one in chat right now. And that's okay. We're just going to move on to the next subject, which is our creative spark for the day. What is our creative spark for the day? What is our creative spark for the day? What is our creative spark for the day? This is for all you creatives out there. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gay Tarot is here to give you your creative spark. There you are. You are hidden. The creative spark, please. Ooh, that was a lovely arch. A lovely arch. Very nice. Okay, and our creative spark is the Guide of Coins. Beautiful. We have look to nature first off. And always look at the beautiful men with wings. Always. Always. And as we can see, that man is distracted by this shiny coin. So distracted. It's so pretty. But also, look at that nature. You may be too focused on the coin to see all the beauty of nature around you. So don't be too focused on that. Look at the nature and be inspired by it. And by the very handsome man with wings. Just saying. And that's our creative spark for the day. I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say. And I pick which deck gets to speak by drawing from regular playing cards. And I'm going to sip some tea and check chat and see if anyone's dropped any questions. Yeah, anyone hanging around, drop a question and I'll get to you. Put this guy away. Have some tea. There is tea here, but it's hot. So I'm going to drink from my teacup that's off screen here. I hope you all have some lovely tea or coffee that you are drinking. I don't see anything new in chat, so we're going to move on to the next subject, which is the social circle. The social circle. And I'm doing readings here for perfect timing. And I just do the readings for whoever pops in because it's perfect timing. You're meant to be here. And I'm just meant to do readings. So number 3 for social circle. 1, 2, 3. We have the Robin Wood Tarot. It's very, I like this deck a lot. It's one of my favorites. Okay, Robin Wood Tarot, please tell us about the circle, the social circle. We want to know what's going on with our friends, what's going on with our coworkers and colleagues. tell us about our social networking right now. That was a good arch. Alrighty. Social circle. Good arch. Love that. Alright, we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Whoever in your circle is holding the shiny thing. Okay, fine. Somebody in your social circle has something very shiny they want to show you. Pay attention to it. Let them tell their story about it. That's pretty exciting. They're very excited about it. Just let them be excited about it. Let them be happy about it. Just let them show off their shiny thing. It could be anything. But their shiny thing is something that they're really proud of. So let them be proud of it. Ask them about it. They'll get a thrill out of your interests. So be kind. Take interest in what your friends are talking about. And you will all have a good time. And that is for the social circle today. So I am going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and I choose which deck gets to speak by drawing from a regular playing card deck. And I'm going to take a sip of tea here and check chat after I put this deck away. And this tea is way too hot still, so I take off-screen tea and I sip on that. Like check chat. I hope you all have your tea and coffee this morning. We have no new questions in chat, so I'm going to go on to the next subject, which is romantic love. Romantic love. If you pop into stream, then you are meant to be here. Welcome. You were brought here by perfect timing by the universe for this reading. Romantic love. Romantic love. Which deck is going to tell us about romantic love? 10. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, it's the crows. It's the crows. The crows are going to tell us about romantic love today. I think they're very romantic creatures. Come on out. It's a slow slider, everyone. It's a slow slider. Come on out, buddy. Tell us. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Oh, they're so shy today. Don't be shy. Romantic love is the subject. Romantic love is the subject. Okay. Oh, wow. So, it is self-interest. Self-interest. We have a lot of crows doing their own thing. One is catching dinner, a few are playing by the dandelions, one is by the river, one is cawing. They all have their different interests. Excuse me, and this is the romantic love reading. So 45. 45. Self-interests. I regularly have 4 neighborhood crow visitors. There is one crow that seems a bit more selfish when it comes to food I put out, while the other crows take their turns, grabbing a nugget or two of the dog food I leave out on the plate. There is one that will shovel as much into its mouth as possible, not caring if there isn't a single crumb left for the others. Self-interest indicates that you may be looking out for only yourself, and as a result, others will be impacted. On the flip side, be aware of the actions taken by those around you, as someone may try to come in and take more than their fair share. Being selfish isn't always bad. Sometimes we need to focus on our wants and needs. Depending on your situation, self-interest may indicate that you are in need of some pampering, or that it is time to put your needs above others. For example, your dream job may require a move or a shift in lifestyle. You may need to weigh the impact taking this job will have on those around you. In the short term, you may be perceived as selfish, but in the long term, your decision may benefit all those involved. So, romantic love is looking pretty self-interested and selfish. And that is all I can really say about that. The card doesn't have much more to it. Alright, so I'm going to put this deck away and don't go far. I have 13 decks. They all have something to say. And I choose which deck gets to speak by picking from a regular playing card deck. And I'm going to have a sip of tea and check chat. Put this guy away. There we go. And I do have tea here, but it's hot. So I take tea off screen and sip on that. Okay, so I hope you all have your tea and coffee this morning. I'm going to pick our next subject, which is physical energy. Physical energy today. Physical energy. Physical energy. Alright, anyone who pops into the chat, hey, you're meant to be here. It's perfect timing, so I'm going to do this reading. All I'm here to do is read cards and let perfect timing pop you guys into my live stream. That's all this is. But the topic right now is physical energy. What's it looking like today? Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Trust your vibes. Trust your vibes. Trust your vibes. Oof. Physical energy, and I gotta tell you, right now my physical energy feels nauseous. I hope you are not the same, but that could be very well the case. Ugh. But let's see what the cards actually say. And please take away this indicator. I don't need it anymore. Thank you. Set it. I got rid of it. Okay, I'm feeling better now. Woo. So, the physical energy may be nauseous from what my intuition just told me. But I'm going to pull a card and see what it says. It's a team effort. For the physical energy today, it's a team effort. Number 37. Alright. It's time to connect with your tribe, other sixth sensory people, to help you gain even more confidence in trusting your vibes. The best way is to send out a vibe of your own and ask your guides to call other sixth sensory spirits into your life. You're not all by yourself. There are many soulmates waiting to connect with you. You just have to send up smoke signals so that they find you. The way that you do it is to come out of the closet, excited about your new psychic muscles, and celebrating vibes. If you do, support will show up in the most unexpected places. It's the modern way to live. Guide your psychic playmates to you by opening the door and letting your light shine. Ask those friends, family members, or coworkers whom you enjoy if they ever feel intuitive. Go where sensitive sixth sensory people gather, lectures, book signings, and workshops, and introduce yourself. Pray for support to show up. Ask God to connect you with new playmates. This week, look for your team players and make a date to check in with one player and compare vibes on various subjects. Play I Wonder If, just for the fun of it, stretching your psychic muscles daily. If you're having trouble finding other intuitives, just log on to www.soniachoquit.com and join my chat room. Alright, and that's, an advertisement for the deck. So, your physical energy is a team effort today. That sounds about right. Lean on people a little bit more today. That's the physical energy. Find people you drive with. Just lean on people a bit today. Don't do everything yourself. Take it easy. So I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say. And I use a regular playing card deck to pick which one gets to speak. I'm going to take a tea break and check chat, and we'll get back. I do have tea here, but it's still hot, so I'm going to have the tea off camera. Alright, I don't see anything new in chat, so we're going on to the next subject, which is environment. We're gonna pick a deck for environment. And if you are here now, you're here with perfect timing. And I'm just here to do readings for whoever pops into the room. And the universe is just pulling people here to get readings. That's all I'm here to do. But our new subject is environment. So we're going to check on the environment for the day. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright. Money and the law of attraction for environment. Nice. Boop. I'm going to... Ooh, that was a nice arch. That was very good. Very nice. Ooh, very lovely. Oh, nice. So this subject is environment. The physical me is materialized spirit. The physical me is materialized spirit. Some say that you should not want money at all because the desire for money is materialistic and not spiritual. But we want to remind you that you are here in this very physical world where spirit is materialized. You cannot separate yourself from the aspect of yourself that is spiritual. And while you are here in these bodies, you cannot separate yourself from that which is physical or material. All of the magnificent things in physical nature that are surrounding you are spiritual in nature. So that is our reading for the subject of our environment. The physical me is materialized spirit. Alright, I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say. And I choose which deck gets to speak by pulling from a regular playing card deck. But I'm going to have a sip of tea and check if anyone has dropped any questions in the chat. So, and I do have tea here, and I hope you have your tea or coffee. But this is still hot, so I'm going to drink the tea off camera. Okay, we still don't have anything in chat. If you do have any questions, please drop them in chat. And I'll get back to them after this next reading, which is the weather. The weather is the subject. And if you pop into the room right now, this reading is for you because perfect timing has brought you to my live stream. And I'm just here to do readings. And the universe is just going to pull you in for your reading. And I just pull cards. So the weather is number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The crows have something to say about the weather. The weather for the crows. The weather. Open. There we go. The crows are going to tell us about the weather. The weather will be the weather, whether we like it or not. She's a fickle thing, that weather. Ooh, the weather's mischievous today. The weather is mischievous today. Number 31. Crows and ravens have a penchant for pulling tails, dog tails, cat tails, cow tails, even other bird tails. If it has a tail, a crow will feel compelled to pull it. It appears that some may be doing this to distract the animal, but other times it's purely just to get a rise out of the other creature. Mischief indicates an annoyance, nothing detrimental, just a situation that causes a bit of short-lived grief. You may be the target of somebody's delinquency or bad behavior. This card may also indicate that you need to add some innocent mischief or passion into your life. Oh, so the weather is just going to annoy you today. Just to get a rise out of you. That's what the weather's going to do today. Alright, I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. And I actually use a playing card deck to pick which one gets to speak. So I'm going to put this guy away. And we'll have some tea and check chat and see if anyone's dropped any questions in the chat. And I do have tea here. It's now cooler. Probably I could drink it. So yay. Check chat here. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So no new questions in the chat. So we're going to move on to the next topic, which is food. Food is our next topic. Please, cards, tell us about our food today. Tell us about our food today. The stuff we put in our bodies. Into our mouths. We stuff our mouths full of food. 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's money in the law of attraction again. Nice. And this deck is gonna tell us about the money. The money, honey. This deck is going to tell us about our food today. Okay. Ooh, that is so appropriate. It has a horn of plenty in the picture. That is so appropriate. So, food is going to be plentiful. Don't you worry. Food is going to be plentiful and green. There's fruits and flowers, so I would suggest eating fruit. It's very yummy. Very good for you. And the text is, I can't tell stories of shortage and experience abundance. Continuing to tell stories of shortage only continues to contradict your desire for abundance. And you cannot have it both ways. You cannot focus upon unwanted and receive wanted. You cannot focus upon stories about money that make you feel uncomfortable and allow it into your experience what makes you feel comfortable. A different story will bring different results. My thoughts are the basis for the attraction of all things that I consider to be good, which includes enough money and health for my comfort and joy. So, food tells you to focus on the things you want, drawing that abundance, but also food is going to be plentiful today. There's going to be lots of grapes, it's a cornucopia of food today. So that is our reading for food. And I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say. And I use a regular playing card deck to choose who gets to speak. And I'm going to check chat and take a sip of tea. See if anyone's dropped any questions. Ooh, there's talk in the chats. Let's see who's talking today. We have Harry Cadill. I'm gonna call you Harry. It says good morning. Watching from Brussels. Well, welcome, Harry. Pufferfish Leo says hi, hello. Can I get work card? My name is Leo. Pick me. Here he says, may I ask a question on how my classmates view me? Yours raw. Okay, so let me figure this out. Okay, can I get a work card? My name is Leo. We'll do Pufferfish, and then we'll do Harry. So, Pufferfish, what do you mean by a work card? And Harry, yes, you may ask a question on your classmates' view of you. A work card. Leo might mean a card, a pull about their work, if that's what I'm to guess. Leo, is your question about your work? Your career? I'm going to go on that assumption. I'm going to pull a work card for Leo. Okay. And it's going to be my witch deck for Leo's work card. Leo's work card. Leo's work card. Ooh, that was a good arch. Ooh, we have Ace of Swords. I guess you do a lot of thinking in your work. It's a new work. It has to do with a lot of thought. has a lot of possibility. It's simple. It's a very simple work. And it's just the beginning, you know? You're starting out, it's new, fresh. You have all these good thoughts. Like, nothing terrible is here. It seems like it's not exciting, but it's also not terrible. You are going through the process, and it's pretty simple. And that is the work card I drew for Leo. So, okay. Done Leos. Let's get to Harry. Can I advise about work? Sorry, my phone was full between the crises. Oh no, Leo. So you want advice about work. Sorry, well, from that card, no, I already put it back in the deck. From that card, I'd gotten that, let's just pull another. Since the question has slightly changed, and I get advice about work. Sorry, my phone fell between these cards. Advice about work. Advice about Leo's work. The Ace of Cups. Alright. So Ace is still relevant. Beginning, opening, possibility. But Cups are emotional. Advice about work. It's all very stable, all very new. Nothing really seems to be out of whack. But it is a beginning, and I feel like you're still learning. So I think you just have to go through the process, do what you need to do for work, and just breathe and be easy about it, because it's not that complicated. And just do the steps, keep it light, don't go too deep into emotions, just go with it. It's nice and new, nice and fresh. Alright, and I hope that answers your question. I am going to go to Harry. Hiri? Is that how you pronounce it? Hirika? Harry. Hiri? Harry or Hiri? Yes. Yes doesn't answer the question. It's okay. Hiri. We're gonna go with Hiri. And you're very welcome, Leo. Hiri means diamond. Oh, that's very lovely. Nice. My name is Yusra. Oh, hello, Yusra. And you wanted to know, may I ask how my classmates view me? Yusra. How do Yusra's classmates view her or him? Them. How do Yusra's classmates view them? Don't bit like that. That's a better arch. Harry means that. Yeah, got that. How do Yusra's classmates view them? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My octopus turret. How do Yusra's classmates view them? Come on up. How do Yusra's classmates view them? Short shuffle. Let's try again. Something more beautiful, please. That's better. Nice arch on that one. Okay. The classmates. The Ten of Wands. Very good. Completion, cycles ending, and revival. You're part of the club. You really are. You're part of the group. I'm looking into the card to see any other clues. Because I get a sense of you are part of the group. You're all wrapped together in your conversations, and I don't want to say drama, but it's drama. Just a little bit. You know, normal drama. Nothing terrible. But you're just part of the group. And that's what they feel. They feel like you're part of the group. And here he says, I was trying to help them, but I got paranoid on if they see me negatively or a loser. You're just part of the group. That's all they see you as. Don't go too negative, because they just see you as part of the group. So try to feel welcome that you are part of the group, and they feel like you're a part of the group. There might be some drama in the group, but they see you as part of the group. You're very welcome. It's not too deep. Yeah, it's not too deep. I didn't get any really deep stuff, but you're just part of the group. You are. And you know what? Sometimes in a group, you just gotta be in the group and accepted to feel the warmth of the group. Let's see. Deals Diva. I have a question. Am I going to see changes? Alright, is Deals Diva going to see changes? Do you have a subject for that change? Or just changes in general? Here we go. Oops, sorry. We'll see changes in my career soon. Career question. Lovely. So, is Deals Diva going to see changes in their career soon? Let's find out. Changes in career. Are we going to have number 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the tarot. Sorry, it's the octopus tarot again. Is Deals Diva going to see changes in their career soon? Is Deals Diva going to see changes in their career soon? Very good arches. No, that one flipped. Well, let's see who we got here. We got 5 of Swords and Queen of Cups. So, wow. I sense that your current workplace, there's a lot of conflict. And it's all mental conflict. And the new card is the Queen of Cups. I think that the conflict that you're having at your current workspace is going to make you make decisions to find a stable emotional environment. Because you're having too many conflicts at your current place of work, and you're going to be going towards something more stable, and you're going to be able to have control over the situation, and you're going to be able to find some emotional strength. Like, emotional stability is a better way to put it. So yes, you're gonna be going through some changes. And you're very welcome, Deal Siva. And if anyone else has any other questions, you could drop them in the chat. I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks. They all have so much to say. And I pick which deck gets to speak by drawing from a regular playing card deck. And since nobody else has put anything down after Deals Diva, we're going to go on to the next subject, which is... Well, first thing I have a sip of tea, and then I'm going to get our new subject. There we go. And our new subject is fitness. Our new subject is fitness today. Today's fitness. And whoever has popped into the room, you are here for perfect timing, perfect alignment with whatever I'm pulling for my readings. That's how it works here. I just pull the cards. The universe brings people into my stream for perfect timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put this one away. Boop. And for fitness, we're going to pull from the Prism of Visions Tarot. And the topic is fitness. There we go. Ooh, that was a nice arch. Very good. Very good for arching and fitness. Ooh, so good. Fitness is 4 of Pentacles. So, fitness, security, organization, and manifesting. You are in your own zone for fitness. You're doing your own thing. You are focused on what you're doing. And you're surrounded by good things. You're surrounded by nature. You probably run. And that's good for you. So I guess it's a running day. Go for a run. Have fun. I won't be doing it, but you go ahead. And that was our fitness reading for today. I'm going to put this deck away. But don't you worry, I have 13 decks. They all have a lot to say. And I'm going to be picking which one gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck to choose who gets to speak. And I'm going to take a drink of tea here and check chat. And Deals Diva says, I appreciate the methodical flow, very peaceful. Oh, I'm glad you like the vibe. You are welcome here to share the vibe anytime. If anyone has any questions, just drop them in the chat. I have had my lovely sip of tea, and I'm going to go to the next subject, which is the finance report. Which is our finance report today? What is our finance report today? What is our finance report today? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The crows have something to say about money. All the crows, they like shiny things. The crows want to give you your financial report today. Financial report brought to you by the birds. Oh, don't crack. Don't crack the arch. How dare you? How dare you crack the arch? Don't do that. Don't be like that, guys. Come on. Be peaceful. We're here to be peaceful. That's more peaceful. I'll take that. I will take that. Don't cheat. Calm down. Relax. Oh, relax. Calm down. The financial report is very fluttery. These cards usually aren't like that. What have you got to say, cards? Exposed. Ooh, exposed. That's such a vulnerable feeling. So, off the bat, the financial report feels very exposed and does not like the situation. It does not like the situation. But let's see what the book has to say. Alone and unprotected, the fledgling is vulnerable to attack. Exposed may indicate you are being thrust into the spotlight and potentially not in a good way. Depending on the circumstances. As a result, you may feel helpless and fear possible criticism. Exposed may also point to an open and free opportunity for the taking, as there will not be much in the way of opposition. Exposed speaks to the feeling that surface as a result of feeling vulnerable. Are you comfortable putting yourself out there? Does facing criticism cause you to freeze up? What opportunities have you possibly missed because of fear of being seen? Exposed may also present itself as a call to examine your situation more carefully, as a piece of valuable information is coming clearer. Something or someone may expose their flaws or weaknesses, and this may prove to be beneficial information for the future. So, you're feeling exposed about your financial report, and that's okay. Just take account of what you need to do and go do it. Try to relax, but I understand that you feel vulnerable and not so good about it. Just look at the steps that you need to take to make it better. Alright, so that is our financial report. I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say, and I get to choose which deck gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck. I'm going to check chat here and have some tea after I put this guy away. So drop any of your questions into the chat and I will get to them. Tea. Delicious. I hope you have your tea and or coffee this morning. Okay, since nothing new is in the chat, we're going to go on to the next subject, and that's shopping. Shopping. Our new topic is shopping. We all love shopping. Very appropriate after the financial report. So I'm going to pick the subject of shopping for the day. Number 10. 1, 2, 3. 7, 8, 9, 10. The crows again. The crows again. They have something to say about shopping. Alright, you need to relax. Relax, sir. My golly. So talkative. Okay, the crows are going to tell us about shopping today. Our subject is shopping. They'll bring you the financial report. They'll bring you your shopping report. The crows are amazing like that. Okay, this one's not as volatile as the last one. Oh, self-interest again. Ooh, this is good for shopping, I think. And this is the shopping report. This is the second time we've had this card today. $45. But it's for a different subject. 45. Self-interest. I regularly have 4 neighborhood crow visitors. There is one crow that seems a bit more selfish when it comes to the food I put out, while the other crows take turns grabbing a nugget or 2 of the dog food I leave out on the plate. There is one that will shovel as much into its mouth as possible, not caring if there is a single crumb left for the others. Self-interest indicates that you may be looking out for only yourself, and as a result, others will be impacted. On the flip side, be aware of the actions taken by those around you, as someone may try to come in and take more than their fair share. Being selfish isn't always bad. Sometimes we need to focus on our wants and needs, depending on your situation. Self-interest may indicate that you are in need of some pampering, or that it is time to put your needs above others. For example, your dream job may require you to move or shift in lifestyle. You may need to weigh the impact of taking this job with those around you. In the short term, you may be perceived as selfish, but in the long term, your decision may benefit all those involved. So, shopping is going to be generated by self-interests today. And I'm getting the vibe that you should look for the sales today. Look for the sales today. Just look for something interesting. Yeah, go with that for shopping. Alright, so I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say, and I pull which deck gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck. So I'm going to have a sip of tea, and I'm going to check chat. See if anyone's dropped any questions. Nope, nothing new. Tea. I hope you have your tea and or coffee today. It's very good. And our next subject is sports. What are the sports today? What are they looking like? Our subject is sports. And this is for anyone who's in the room, because you're here with perfect timing. And I'm just here to do the readings for whoever pops into the room. And that's how it works. The universe just pulls in anyone who's supposed to be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The moon is going to tell us about the sports. The moon is going to tell us about the sports. The subject is sports. Yes, I know. There we go. That was an okay perch. Kind of clanky. The subject is the sports. Okay, you like the announcer voice. Of course you did. Of course you did. Of course you like it. So, what do you need to release the waning moon for sports? What do you need to release? And this is for all of your sports that you love, any sports that you play, what you need to release. The waning moon. The waning moon. Waning moon. Page 100. What do you need to release? Alright. The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse. It is time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. Attuned to the moon says it's safe to let go and move on. Additional meanings for this card: move forward with as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start new projects. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended now. Say sorry to someone. Do energetic work such as meditating or yoga. Soon you will see what lies ahead. The teaching. At the time of the waning cycle, take a moment to look up into the sky every night. You will see the moon growing smaller and smaller as she moves from full to new again. It's not the time when things are falling away. It's certainly not the time to cling onto anyone or anything. Drawing this card suggests that your situation is in its autumn and winter phase. So hunker down and start the regeneration process. So okay, your team may not be doing the best. Hang in there. Maybe they'll have their moment. And that was the sports. I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say. And I pick which deck gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck. Which is here. And I'm going to be taking a tea break and checking chat. And we'll see if anyone has dropped a question into the chat. I hope you have your tea and or coffee today. Ooh, there's new chat. Okay, so Fresh from a Nap says day life. And Nikki83 says, hello, can I ask a question? Yes, Nikki, you may ask a question. We're going to do Fresh from a Nap, and then we'll get back to Nikki. We're going to do Day Life. So, we're going to do a card pull for Day Life. What is Fresh from a Nap's Day Life today? What is Fresh from a Nap's Day Life today? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The moon. The moon has your day life. Well, the moon just has your day life. That's just how it is. The moon is greedy this morning. I just had you out. Fresh from a Nap, Day Life. That was a nice arch. That was very enjoyable. Ooh, that one was also very enjoyable. Well, so far I'm getting good vibes. Those are some good vibes there. Like that. Okay. So the day life for Fresh from a Nap is believe in the impossible. Believe in the possible. The blue moon. The blue moon. Turn to page 112. 112. Alright, believe in the impossible for Fresh from a Nap. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests that you're about to get a rare chance, and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you've felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much from the universe. Whatever you're asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. And the Attuned to the Moon says, I'm lucky! Additional meanings for this card: miss the chance and it may not come back anytime soon. What happens may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. This situation is unlikely to repeat. In the teaching, there are usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice, and vice versa. Sometimes, though, we get 4 full moons in a single season. When that happens, the third of the season's 4 moons is called the blue moon. At least that was the original definition of a blue moon. These days it's popular to use the blue moon for the second full moon in any calendar month that has 2 full moons. Alright, and that was from Fresh from an App. It looks like you're going to have an amazing day. So take those opportunities and go forward with positive vibes. Okay, we're going to get back here to Nikki. And Nikki would like to know, what is Kay feeling for me? I'm feeling a strong pull, but we are in no contact. Ooh, tough. But I will do a pull for you. We'll put this away. We're going to refresh. We're gonna... Nikki wants to know what Kay is feeling for you. I am feeling strong pull, but there's no contact. So what is Kay feeling? What is Kay feeling for Nikki? What is Kay feeling for Nikki? That's the question. What is Kay feeling for Nikki? What is Kay feeling for Nikki? Oh, that was good art. Oh! The cat turrets. The cat turret has something to say. Come here. Let's see what the cat turret has to say about Kay, what they feel for Nikki. Yeah, don't break like that. Ooh, don't. Chill. 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 Calm down. Don't do that. Okay. Alright, it did chill. That was good. Yeesh. How does Kay feel about Nikki? Ah, the lovers. Kay feels positive stuff, and it feels like your guys are lovers. You're a pair. Yeah, that's what Kay feels about Nikki. Very simple. Nothing too complicated about it. You're lovers. That's your partnership. That's it. That's what Kay is thinking. It's a very simplistic vibe. There's nothing much that is deep. It's just that you are lovers, and it's positive. Okay, if anyone has any other questions, you can drop them in chat. As you know, I have 13 decks, and I pick which deck gets to speak through a regular playing card deck, but I need more tea. I need more tea. Oh no, Nikki, you attracted. Well, since there are no new messages in chat, I'm going to go on to the next subject. And this is going to be the last reading, because I gotta go at 7:45. And the last reading is the local news. The local news. And whoever pops in, well, you're here with perfect timing. And I'm just here to do readings, and they're here for you if you are here. So, that's how the stream works. Okay, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is the local news from the Crows. The local news from the Crows. Come on out. Come on out. There we go. The Crows are going to bring us our local news. Which is kind of appropriate because birds are messengers. They're going to bring us our local news today. What's the local news today? Freedom! That's good news. I like that. That's always good news. Freedom is always good news. Okay. The crow has a bundle of flowers and is flying high into the sky. That's what the picture is. So, freedom rings. Let the white dove sing. Whoop. Sorry. I apologize, everyone. I'm just going to turn off the alarm. There we go. Freedom for the local news. Freedom brings the message that you do not need to stay where you are. You can change your position. You can rise up to see the world from a different point of view. You have the wings. All you need is the desire and self-confidence to fly. Freedom brings movement, flexibility, and the ability to expand your horizons. Whether it is freedom to travel, freedom to make the decisions at work, or freedom to splurge on your favorite meal. When this card appears, you may need to ask yourself some questions. In which areas of your life would you like to expand your freedom? And what is your definition of freedom? And that's your local news. Your local news from the crows is freedom. Go and use your wings to fly. Alright, and that is it for this stream today. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad the universe brought you here to watch my live stream. But I'll be back here at 6 tomorrow, and I'll be doing more readings. So hopefully I'll see you there. Subscribe to get notified, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.